So, Francis Dana White, the Harvey Weinstein of MMA, as I call him, was asked a question about Francis Ngannou, um, and he basically Dana sounds like me talking about my ex-girlfriend. You can tell that he's still in love with Francis, and he's hurt by him leaving because no one ever stands up to fucking Dana, and good for Francis. But he talks a whole bunch of shit about Francis, who fled his country and basically risked his life going across the desert and into Spain from Africa. It's on the Joe Rogan podcast. If you've never heard his story, it's fucking it's a gut wrenching, tear jerking. This guy did a lot to get to where he is, and I don't blame him for not fucking around and wanting to box and go make money somewhere else. But Dana is saying something about answering the question how he should have cut him, and then when somebody shows you who they really are, believe them. Now that is a really profound statement coming from somebody who has showed us time and time again what a fucking predator they are. Someone who basically milked Ronda Rousey and groomed her and all that shit, and then just let her go to some coach that was a fucking moron, because he already used her and made his money off her, and whatever. But you think about this before you get involved with MMA and boxing or whatever. You've got one, I'm not trying to sound like an Eminem song, but you got one shot. Don't vomit your mom's spaghetti on your sweater. Hot and sweaty, whatever he says there. You got one chance, man, and after that, you're mortgaging your future. I'm just telling you. And I'm pro, combat sports and stuff, but the injuries, the nagging injuries that these people are going to have later in life. There's going to be a lot of addiction. There's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes that people can't even believe. That people are fighting high on fentanyl and getting hit with morphine and, going in there, on pills just to make it to the fight and da-da-da-da-da and Adderall and everything else. It's a toxic, for what? It's a foolish test of pride at the end of the day. But here's the video. It's on TikTok. I know I said I'd never make a TikTok, but I got bored when I was locked out of my YouTube, so enjoy.